The reason why you click this video is because you want to update your hair, and the fastest way to update your hair is to color. It's the fastest way to change your hair color without it being permanent. So if you saw my last video, that was just the initial step. That was the very first time that I decided to use yarn to change my hair color, and from there this thing has catapulted into another stratosphere. Okay, because people know me by my braids. People on Instagram actually are looking forward to the next color. It's become a thing now that I have actually done it so many times, and I have come up with a cheat way from the very first time that I did it. Actually, it's faster, so let me just get into it. And if you're new, welcome to my channel. I hope you stay by hitting that subscribe button somewhere. I don't know where. I am always confused as to where that subscribe button is. So this color right now that I'm rocking is called pewter or gray. So of course I'm not going to show you guys the entire head. It's going to take us 4.5 hours if I do that, and I don't even think you can upload that kind of a massive video on YouTube. Alright, so I'm just going to snip it on the bottom right here. And if you guys are like, oh my gosh, you cut her hair, no I didn't. My hair is way shorter than this. So then you unravel. And all I do is basically just pull that out. And so there goes my hair. Now, being as though these braids stay in my hair maybe for like a week or two, it tends to dry out. So to avoid drying out, I use Shea Moisture Coconut and Hibiscus Curl Enhancing Smoothie. Grab like that much on your finger, and then apply it to the roots first. And of course, if this is your first time doing it, all you have to do is just section off your hair, basically like that much. I hope you guys can see. So then I apply that all the way through from the roots, and then go into the smoothie again, and now to the ends. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you haven't seen the colors that I have experimented with. I have gone from blue to ombre, red and blue, red, I've done lavender, and then gray, and now today's color is going to be hunter green, and it's brought to you by Redheart Super Saver. This is the brand that I will definitely suggest that you get. This is the only brand that I've used. I think they have like 3 types of 100% acrylic yarn. Well, the feel at least to it. The very first one I used, it just said Super Saver on it, and it just said Redheart 100% acrylic. The second one I used, it's a little bit softer. I really like that particular yarn. It just has love on the label, like somewhere down here in gold. I like that one. This one just so happens to be a Red Cross North American brand. I don't know what that means. So it has to be 100% acrylic. If this is your first time to yarn locks or yarn twists or yarn braids, you have to get the 100% acrylic so that it doesn't get intertwined in your own hair, and it's easy to take out. So we're gonna start off, the process is the same. You just have to measure how long you want your braid to be. I basically measured a foot, and then you bring it back without cutting it. To braid the yarn into your hair, you need 5 strands. So you're gonna go around 5 times all the way to the bottom. And so it looks like that. And then you're gonna cut here, and then you're gonna cut the bottom. You have it. You have your 5 strands, and then you're gonna do it again to wrap the hair itself. You need 4 strands. So we're gonna begin with the 5 strand. You grab your 5 strand, you fold it into half. So I'm gonna grab it and hold it like that, because you guys can see I went over, and then take that, go over. So now the hair's in between, and you're basically gonna braid it in. And you're gonna braid it past your real hair. You can leave that like right there. That little end can stick out, it's okay. So then you're gonna grab your 4 strand, and you're not gonna fold that into half like you did with the 5. You're gonna have your tips, the ends, you're just gonna align your end, rip them, and then you're gonna start to wrap. So you're gonna place it right there. Hopefully you guys can see that. Now you're gonna want to try to keep it as close as possible when you wrap it. so none of your hair is exposed. The end. The longest one, I usually just take that, wrap it around, loop it, pinch, pull through, just make a knot, and knot it again, pull through, pull it, and make sure it's secure. Take a pair of scissors, go under the knot, where you tied it, and cut. And there it is, your first yarn braid, your first yarn lock, your very first yarn twist. So give me 4.5 hours and I should be back with a full head of hair, or I should say a full head of locks. So after 4.5 hours of twisting, braiding, 2 Netflix movies, here it is. I hope you guys can see. It's deep green. It's hunter green it's called. And why I picked this color is simply because spring is in the air and I see the grass is actually becoming greener. I know pretty soon there are going to be flowers. So I was just thinking to myself, I said, this should be like a symbolism of spring, you know? It just so happens to be St. Patty's Day sometime this week. Hello. Thank you so much for coming with me all the time on my hair journey. You guys seem to really, really like it. This is why I filmed this video for you guys. And if you're new, just hit that subscribe button. What are you waiting for? I want to be your friend. You want to be my friend. Just hit that subscribe button. Everyone subscribe to me. Thank you so much for the love, for the support. I just see my number growing. And I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, deepest part of my heart, thank you so much for your love and support. Bye.